We didn't have any takers on the meeting last night, so I thought I would do a little video of some of the things that I do for my makeup, and it could make, maybe you'll get some ideas on how you want to sell this stuff to your clients. So I started with washing my face with the Time-Wise Repair Cleanser, and many of you are going to use the Time-Wise 3D Cleanser. Then it's been a while since I exfoliated, and I love Mary Kay's natural powder. It's a powder, you combine it with water and just massage it on your face. Oh my gosh, does it make your face feel really clean and squeaky. There's a lot of beads afterwards, so rinse it off with your face rather than just the washcloth. Then I use a lot of stuff. So this is Mary Kay's tone correcting serum. It's so bright. There we go, tone correcting serum. And 2 pumps of that. Now this is something that I just started doing because I had a lot of Serum Plus C left, and Mary Kay just did it with Serum Plus C and E. So I thought I would combine the Time-Wise Repair serum, which is a lifting serum, and it's the one that does the most, but the most anti-aging benefits. However, it's thick and it doesn't feel like it spreads all around my skin. So you guys get this stuff wholesale. Take 1 or 2 pumps of this serum plus C plus your lifting serum and 1 pump of this, and it's going to spread on your face so much better. So that will get you, you're going to fall in love with the way this stuff feels if you're not using it already. In the daytime, I use the 3D eye cream. So I take that on my 4th finger, pat together, and then tap all around the eye socket bone. All right, then the last thing I do is my 3D, not my 3D, I use my Time-Wise Repair Day Cream. All right, so now you've been caught up to speed on what I do. I don't use the powder every day. It's a once a week type of thing, and I also use Mary Kay's Gentle Radiance Peel once a week. So that's my exfoliation. All right, now I'm going to use foundation primer. I've already done that. So I take a teaspoon of that. Now, one of the things that you guys want to know is we're supposed to use, no, I don't use a teaspoon, I use a pea size. But you're supposed to use a teaspoon of sunscreen on your face to get the right protection. So by the time you do your day cream, which both day creams, Time-Wise Repair and Time-Wise 3D, have your sunscreen in it. Then also there is sunscreen in your foundation primer, which I take a pea size of. And now I'm going to use the CC cream. And so this is, I'm taking 2 pumps of that, and I actually spread it on my face without the brush. Look at how much more smooth I look just with that. Well, I need another pump, just a tiny pump, like a 1/2 a pump from my forehead. All right, now the color, I should just bring this over, hold on. This has all my other stuff. This is my case, and you can get that on section 2, and it holds all your stuff, which is really great. All right, so here's my color corrector. All right, it goes underneath here. And see my sunspot right there, see the sunspot right there, see the sunspot right there. All right, now I take my foundation brush. I wash it out every day, and I tap. And in the corner, I'm not going to get that. So you can take a little bit. I like these, if anybody had these from Holiday, the little egg thing. If you didn't, the blending brush, the sponge rather, it's black, and it's $12, and you can use that too. Okay, so here this is, here that is, and that little bit right there. Okay, so you can still, now I look a whole lot smoother, and I can just go if I want to, but if I also want a matte look, this is a luminous look. If I want a matte look and I also want a little bit more coverage, want to look a little more sophisticated, I will add Mary Kay's 3D Time-Wise foundation. This I put on the back of my hand, like so, okay? Then I take my brush and I start to go all around. I try not to lift this brush. And this is also another way to blend in that concealer corrector. And you can see I'm not quite, I was having a hot flash when I started this, so you can, my face got particularly red, and you can see it's covering that red. And I don't look all that cakey, right? All right, so the other side. And when I get to the sunspots, I just kind of tap over there rather than rub, you know, going in a circular motion and rubbing, because I don't want to rub that off. Okay, we're done with that. All right. So now I look like I'm not wearing any makeup, but I looks a lot smoother, right? This is going to make me look 50,000 years younger, and I'm going to take my here we go. I'm going to take my eyebrows. So, eyebrow pencil. It's very stiff. It's very thin, and everybody has a different way of doing their eyebrows. Basically, here's the thing: you want from the edge of your nose to the inner corner of your brow. That's where it should start. And then edge of your nose to the outer corner of your eye. This is where it should end. Almost no eyebrows do, mine don't. Okay, so now I'm going to use a magnifying mirror. So I just take this and I just take little strokes and I follow the line. And right in here, I don't have really any hairs right here. So I'm just filling in where I want them to be. Okay, now I'm going to take it to the end. And I'm not going to arch down like that. That is sort of going to just lower my eyes. So see right here. Okay, now if I want to have a more dramatic look, I can take the eye tint. Now I'm using dark brunette for my eyebrows, and I'm using dark brunette for my tint. I sometimes use blonde for the tint. Okay, see, there you go. Now I'm going to show you a little trick. Also, I'm going to show you, hold on for a second. I have two compacts. I have so many compacts filled, it isn't even funny, but I'll show you the two big ones that you're always going to be selling. One is this one, okay? And I have it filled with cream to powder foundation and 6 eyeshadows. So let me just show you what this will do. This will highlight under my eyes even better. Take my fourth finger to pat, all right? Just covers that last little bit of blue and also works as a great highlighter. Also, it's a great thing to put down the center of your nose, in between your brows. I'm only gonna do one side because you could die of boredom watching all of this. Okay, so this is cool. I'll have to get some blush. Oh, wait a minute. I want to show you my other compact. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, this is the big compact, the Compact Pro. They put my name on it because I won a makeover contest a couple of years ago, and they customized it for me. This is how I have it filled. You can fill it in 50,000 different ways. Okay, so I have cream to powder foundation. All right, I have 2 cream to powder foundations. This bronzer, which is no longer on the line, but Mary Kay brings it back every once in a while. I have 3 blushes, and the rest of them are eyeshadows. This is the best thing ever for travel. All right, so I'm going to just show you how to contour. So we do have a contour color. It's called Latte for white people, and for black people, you want to use the Cocoa, all right? So I'm using bronzer. and you can always take a darker blush and contour and use a lighter blush on your cheeks. You can do all kinds of stuff. So anyway, here we go. See the bottom of this brush? This is our blush brush. It's angled. Take it from the center of your ear down to from the edge of your eye. Now I have a long skinny face, so I'm going to go horizontal. Now if I had a round face, I would go more like this. Okay? So like this, and then I blend up and I blend down so you can't see I don't want a big line. And then I'm going to take Shy Blush, which is a peachy pinky color. And in the middle of this brush, so see right there? Okay, so this blush brush is pretty stiff, so I like to just tap that color in, just a little bit over. So from the edge of my hairline over to the apple of my cheek. That's really pretty. And then if I want a little highlight, right here, I already have a little bit from my cream to powder, but I can take a little bit of I'll take one of my light shadows. I'm gonna take, I think that one is Biscotti, I think it is. See right at the tip of this brush? And I'm just gonna go here and around the brow. Okay, so that's how that goes. All right, so dark, medium, light, all with one brush. Is that cool or what? Now, this was a little tip I got from a Mary Kay video that I think is very sweet. I take a little bit of our natural oil. It's on our Mary Kay Naturally line. And I just take one drop and put it on the palm of my hand and like this, and I just tap right here just to give me a little bit of a dewy glow. Isn't that cool? Love it. I also love this stuff on my throat, which I did not put on today. I put my moisturizer here, but you can't put enough moisture on your throat. So if you want to see how old a woman is, check out her hands and her throat. So this is really, really ideal. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my eyeshadows. So Mary Kay has, let me see, I have so many brushes in here, it's ridiculous. So okay, here we go. First thing, blending brush, all right? And I almost always put a shimmer color in here, all right? So if you want a classic eye, I'm gonna just show you a classic eye. So I'll take Granite, which is a real pretty shimmer color. No, this isn't Granite, this is Rose Gold. And I'm just gonna put it from my inner corner to the outer, only on the lower lid. Don't put any shimmer up here because it's gonna make you look crepey. I don't even care if you're 16, it's still gonna make you look crepey. And certainly if you're 67, not a good plan. Okay, oops, I was only gonna do one eye. All right, so I have, in the brush set, Mary Kay has a smudger brush, which I'll show it to you. I have one in dark and also one in light because I can't stand cleaning them out in the middle of my thing. So I'm going to pick another light color and I'm going to do, it's called Smoky Quartz, and I'm going to do that on the inner corner here. It just really opens your eye. The only time you wouldn't want to put a light color, you can also do a matte color there too. The only time you wouldn't want to put a light color there is if you had wide set eyes, okay? All right, so now the third, I'm going to put a third color on, and I'm going to use my angle brush, if I can find it. Here's my other smoky thing. Here we go. Is that my angle brush? No, I gotta put my glasses on for this. Sorry, you guys. Okay, here's my angle brush. All right, so that's for your crease, all right? So you always want to use a matte color for your crease, and I would say the best neutral matte color is hazelnut. It's a light brown. So watch this. I'm going to start here, go like so, and then I'm going to sweep it up into my crease, up to the brow bone. Okay, so then I'm going to take that original brush, and if you can see anything, you want to blend it out, all right? All right, so now you can take the tip of this angle brush, or you can use the dark smudger brush, which I have, as I said, I have two open. I'm going to take a dark color. I'm going to use Merlot. This is a really pretty browny purple color. And I'm just going to go from the edge of my eye down to my lash line. You could go up here too if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to go right like this. Now this gives me the line. If I want to, I could go over this with an eyeliner and make a cat eye like this. All right, so I've got my line, and so it's going to be easy. I can now be brave and use. I'm using Mary Kay's liquid eyeliner pen. See how that looks? And then I just fill in the inner corner. Everything's short strokes, right? Okay, now the thing about lashes. Use your primer first. It makes your lashes look fresh all day. And if you want your lashes to be thick, this is no mascara, right? This is because of the Lash and Brow Builder. It will build your lashes. Like my lashes were getting very lackluster like my brows were. I'm not using the Lash and Brow on my brows because it's growing in gray. I'd rather just pencil in. But this has recreated my teenage eyelashes again. So I just can't tell you how great that is. So primer, you want to put it on. It's like if you don't want to paint your deck with stain without a primer first because it's gonna not last all summer. All right, so you cover all your lashes. Now we have so many different mascaras, it isn't even funny. I hate waterproof. I don't care whose it is because it's impossible. It's so hard to take it off. And if you are using waterproof, ours is triathlon tested. So go ahead and use it. But you have to take it off with eye makeup remover. And our eye makeup remover is the best on the market. Just shake it up, and it is just tremendous. You can actually get in bed and read. It doesn't bother your eyes, and it actually conditions your lashes. I'm using Ultimate Mascara. This is sort of Mary Kay's in between. It used to be the one that made your lashes the thickest. Now the one that does that is the Lash Intensity. Let me just show you the brush. So here's the brush on the Ultimate, and here is the brush on the Lash Intensity. See how crazy that is? It's really thick. Okay, and then if you want a really simple read, I like Lash Love, and there's another one called Lash Lengthening, which is even more natural, but see, this is a comb rather than a brush. So they give you, they're different formulas and different brushes, and they all give you a different read. So back to Ultimate Mascara. I always like to take the mascara wand and wiggle it. And I like to touch all my lashes. I also think that you get less clumps when you do it that way. And I like to take it on the inside and touch it because lashes are two-sided. Now, I'm not a fan of doing my lower lashes, but I will show you, if you do love that, to take your wand in a vertical way and just go back and forth like this. All right? So you see the difference? All right, now lips. Now, the one thing I absolutely am mad about is Mary Kay's lip primer. I'm all about the primers. And this will keep your lipstick from bleeding and running, and it also fills in fine lines. It is anti-aging. So now, oh, wait a minute, I didn't pull the lipstick out. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know what color I just pulled out. Let me put my glasses on. I pulled out, oh, hot pink, hot pink. Okay, so it's a medium pink. It's not a really, really bright pink. Now, if I want to make this a darker pink, I can use red liner. And if I want to tone it down, I can use a neutral liner. So this is medium nude. All right. And if I want to make it more berryish, winey, I'm going to use the wine liner. And if I want something softer, I will use rose, which is pink. All right. So I'm going to do half and half. I'm going to do rose on this side. Well, first I'm going to put the lipstick on. Where is the lipstick? Oh, here it is. I like to put the lipstick on first, and then I like to define my mouth with lipstick. If I'm using something that's a glossy or one of the True Dimension styles, True Dimension is this, and it's much more moist. My dogs are barking at something. Okay, so this is the True Dimensions. That's Firecracker Red. All right. Then I line first when I'm using a gloss or the True Dimensions. But when I'm using the other two formulas, I put the lipstick on first. Okay, now watch this. This is cool. All right, so if I want to make it soft and pinky, I'm going to do the rose. And I just fill in. I mean, the color is pretty close, but I just fill in. Now, if I want to make it more dramatic, I'll pick the berry. The reason I'm not doing, the nude would be really cool to show you, but I don't think it will show on the video as well. So, and this, of course, you want to fill in because the colors aren't exact. So that's soft right there, and that's dramatic right there. So there you go, tips. And the last thing that I might want to do is I might want to take a little bit of powder to set my makeup. So, luminous powder, okay? And I already have some in the cap, so I'm going to just take that and stir it in the cap and just go right all over here. This is a great thing to do at the end of the day to, just to brighten up your lipstick and touch up. See how much more finished it looks on that side? So I hope some of these tips were great. Post what you liked and what tip that you just saw that really worked for you. And hope this helps.